Hey y'all, it's Matt with Living in New Braunfels, Texas. We're gonna do another home tour today. This one's not gonna be a 360 video. This one is going to be in the new community, the master plan community on the north side of town called Mayfair. I've done some other videos in the past on Mayfair and some of these other builders, but this one's a little bit new within the community. It's not a new builder. We're gonna be looking at Scott Felder Homes. And in particular, we're gonna look at their Cottage line. So the Cottage line is a little bit smaller home than what you're used to. I've done other videos on Scott Felder at Vintage Oaks and the Grove, and some of those, I mean, they go from the low 2,000 square feet to over 3,000 square feet. These are going to be a bit smaller. These are going to be like the one that we're going to look at right now, real quick. The first one we're going to look at is the Blue Bonnet, and it's just under 1,200 square feet. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It can be a 1 or 2 car garage. It's a little bit different product. They aim it towards maybe somebody who's single, and this is not me, it can be for anybody. But what Scott Felder kind of advertises it as is somebody who's maybe single or people that are downsizing, things like that, widows and widowers, something that's a little bit smaller, easier to maintain. Just if you're just scaling down and you just want to downsize and you're just tired of maintaining a big home, but you want to be in Mayfair, which is an outstanding community. Master plan community, it's over 2,500 acres. It's going to have over 300 acres of parks. We've got a Costco nearby that's under construction right now that I think is going to be open towards the end of 2026. Right here in New Braunfels, Texas. New Braunfels is finally getting a Costco. And I think you're going to have access from Mayfair into Costco, which is pretty cool. But there's going to be other retail stuff around there. Anyway, that's Mayfair. Let's talk about these Scott Felder homes. So Scott Felder's got a good reputation around here, being a very good builder. It's a little bit more high end. The fact that, and I don't even want to give you the price yet. Make sure you keep watching because I'll give you the price a little bit later on what some of these homes are. All right, wow, that was windy out there. Hopefully you could hear everything. Again, this is going to be a Blue Bonnet, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-story. Could be a 1 or 2 car garage, just under 1,200 square feet. So as soon as you walk in, you've got the living area. And right over here is where you point all your furniture at and you'd have your TV, right? They've got a kind of a map of where all their stuff is, but this would be your dining area. And everything you're gonna see here is standard. Like they don't, no upgrades or anything like that, which is pretty cool. Tell you what, let's see who the, that is a gas community, so we've got some gas cooktop there, oven, 42-inch cabinets. And even with a smaller floor plan, they still have like the higher ceilings, which is great. It doesn't make you feel too claustrophobic. So that bedroom there, they use as a construction office. We're not going to go in there today. These folks are working. We're going to look at, including the model, like we're going to look at 3 other homes. So make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can see all of them. Yeah, so there's no, like they just build them out. They're spec homes. You can do a dirt build as well. So you can, if you wanted to pick your lot and pick which floor plan you want, as long as everything fits, then you are good to go. It's a good size primary bedroom. And a bath. So this one is just a shower. You're walking this the same time I am. I haven't walked these yet. So dual vanity, tile floors. So you're gonna get my reaction for seeing these for the first time. Some good sized closet space for a 1,200 square foot home. Like, I grew up in a 1,200 square foot home and it was nothing like this, I'll tell you that. But these, as you might have noticed, they don't have the garage in the front of the house. What we got here? Pantry. Hey y'all, thanks for following along and watching this video about Scott Felder Cottage series homes here in Mayfair. If you're thinking about buying a home in New Braunfels, even one of these, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All that contact information is right here on the screen. I can help you out like I've helped dozens of others. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified every time that I put out a new video. I've helped dozens of families, if not hundreds of families, hundreds of people make New Braunfels their home, and I can help you too. All right, sorry for the interruption, back to the video. So they have alleys in the back of the homes, and your garage is going to be back here. So it is detached a bit, right? So it's not attached to the rest of the house. Please be open. It is open. So this one is a one-car garage. It looks like they're using it for storage right now, but we can go ahead and take a look at it. So you've got three different options, what I was told. You can have a one-car garage like this. You can have a one-car garage that has a parking pad to the side of it, or a two-car garage. So if you're building one, then you've got options. But as you can see, I mean, you got a decent-sized backyard here. They've got a lot of landscaping and rock. It's going to kind of reduce the amount of mowing you're going to have to do, but that's not too bad. We'll walk back in that alley too here in a little bit. Yeah, covered back patio. So Mayfair already has the elementary school in here. There's going to be another high school in the coming years. It's going to be across the interstate. Some more retail shops that are going to be around the Costco area. All right, tell you what, let's go look at another one of the floor plans. Give you one last shot of the blue bonnet in the great room here. All right, let's keep going.
Front door open.
All right, this one's going to be a cactus floor plan. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story, but a 1-car garage. Again, you can see that the garage is not up here in the front, but to give you an idea of what the streets look like, that's what it looked like across the street right now. It's Scott Felder Homes, their Cottage series. So smaller floor plan for those that are downsizing, or maybe even first-time home buyers, or you just don't want anything that's going to be big. So as soon as you walk in, you've got this. So this is going to be your living area. Looks like it's 9-foot ceilings. This here is your kitchen, obviously, but gas cooktop, 42-inch cabinets. And for the price, guys, that I'm going to tell you, being able to get everything that you get here, it's a smoking good deal. What we got back here? Oh, here's our half bath. And our pantry. But solid countertops, Frigidaire appliances, and no bedrooms down. I think everything's going to be upstairs. Like I said, this one's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So we've already seen the half bath. 1-car garage. I bet we can see, yeah, let's take a look real quick. The backyard from up here. So you can see that 1-car garage there on the right. And then if you wanted a parking pad, you could have that parking pad, you know, right over here. But you got the sidewalk that goes from the garage to the back door. But here is one of the bedrooms. Looks like it's got the attic access up there. And a bath, so tub shower combo. I'm gonna point this out because beware of builders that put in round toilets. Elongated toilets just cost a little bit more. They're more comfortable. If you see round toilets, it's kind of cheap. But got the vinyl plank there, carpet in the bedroom and the upstairs landing. And then laundry is right here upstairs. And I guess this would be the master, primary, whatever you want to call it. And look, if you're thinking about moving to New Braunfels, Seguin, this area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All my contact information is at the bottom of the screen and in the description. As I've helped lots of families, especially this year, it's started out fast. So many people are looking. But dual vanities, tile, tub shower combo, but a garden tub, like a soaking tub. Got a window up here. I want to get some curtains or frost it. Here's that bedroom again. Let's go take a look at the back. See if we can access the alley from back here. Yeah, I've helped lots of people make New Braunfels their home. I've had this channel going on 6 years now. I'm in my 10th year of real estate. Got a broker's license. Former police officer with the New Braunfels Police Department. So I know this city well. Covered back patio. Still a good sized yard again, right? These homes don't have a huge footprint, so you're gonna still get a good sized yard. And like you saw the landscaping in that model, if you wanted to do that, have a lot of rock, so you don't have a lot to mow, then that's an option. So here's the width of the alley. This is the alley that's gonna be between the homes. So this is gonna be a cottage home as well. You got plenty of room in here for 2 cars to pass each other, right? So you can back out, turn around, whatever you need to. There's the 1-car garages. So this is a 2-car right here that's under construction. I'm just showing you ones that are completed already. Yeah, gutters up there in the back. Looking at the home. Looks like they already have gutters on the home too. That's great. On this side of 35, depending on where we're at, you'll have some limestone, but some of it used to be like farm and ranch land. So kind of expansive soil, so you'll want gutters. Yeah, dining area over there, living area here. I haven't even turned on lights, and there's a lot of natural light. There's a lot of windows in here. I mean, look, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the door just in this great room right here. That's pretty good. All right, let's go look at our third one. All right, y'all, this is the Esperanza floor plan. So it's gonna be another 2-bedroom, but 3 bath, 2-story, and a 2-car garage. I like this like board and batten and some stone up here in the front. And this one has like a, decent sized little front porch. Oh, covered front porch, that's nice. All right, the blue door. Again, I have not walked these yet, so. Looks like you walk into the dining area. This would be the dining area here. And again, lots of windows here to give you lots of natural light. And then living area here in the front. This is pretty good size, it's pretty wide. It'd be good to have, like if you had your TV over there and like a sectional couch over here. All right. And then 3 windows right here at the front of the home. And then obviously your kitchen. Single basin sink. You've already got this for your filtered water. And then I love this stovetop. So 5 burner, and then you have your griddle right here. So if you're like us, we've got little kids, so they like to have pancakes on the weekends. So having the griddle is is nice. You can cook like 3 or 4 of them at a time. The white cabinets in this one, I think the last 2 have had gray cabinets. I could be wrong on the last one. But yeah, dining room again. Let's see what's back here. Looks like there's a bedroom back here. All right. So a primary bedroom, because look at this, you got the seating area on the windowsill. And these aren't fixed windows, these open. And then a tiled bathroom. Dual vanities. Indoor plumbing. Decent sized closet. Oh, we got some shelving in it right here. I kind of want to point out everything to y'all. And y'all, for the price you can't beat it. And we'll get to that too. I want y'all to stick around for this whole video so you can find out what the prices are on this, because it's going to blow your mind. Laundry room right here, and this is a good sized laundry room too. You got plenty of room here and a window. Who wouldn't love a window in their laundry room? All right, we've seen 1 bedroom already. So it's a 2-bedroom, 3-bath. Esperanza, this one is just over 1,500 square feet and a 2-bedroom. But you have another living area up here. With windows up there up top. You already got a ceiling fan in here. Wait a minute. They have it down as a 2, but this is a 3-bedroom. Okay. The sheet said 2-bedroom. I was wrong. It is a 3-bedroom. So reach-in closet. I guess this can be a 2-bedroom, maybe. The Esperanza. No, it's just a 3-bedroom. All right, the pricing sheet is wrong. I'll let them know that. My bad. And look at these huge windows. I know I keep talking about the windows, but this has a lot more windows than some of the other, new homes that I've seen. While it's a small walk-in kind of reach-in closet, you still have the shelving here and a couple of bars there. So, all right, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Because here's 1 bath here. Oh, that's what it is. Disregard. They got the numbers transposed. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Man, should have walked this one first. So Esperanza is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story, and this one has a 2-car garage. We've already kind of seen those. And for the build quality that you get, so the vinyl plank flooring, solid countertops, 42-inch cabinets, Frigidaire appliances, all these windows, the quality you can expect from Scott Felder, which is pretty nice. Like Scott Felder built in Vintage Oaks over in the Grove. They got like 3 more houses there. And those start in the 500s. Granted, they're a bit bigger than these, but yeah. All right, we got 1 more to look at. So Mayfair is located, if you're traveling 35 north, you can be at the north end of, but it's kind of east-northeast San Antonio. But you can see I-35 way out there. So this is 35 north going this way towards Austin. And you would take like the Conrad's Kohlenberg exit. It's the same folks that developed Vintage Oaks. And Vintage Oaks is where I live. Again, I mentioned the 300 acres of parks, and then there's gonna be walking trails. There's already an elementary school here. I think there's supposed to be some more retail that's gonna be going in. The amenity center, the pool's supposed to be done by the end of the summer. They have Mayfair days that goes on where they bring out food trucks and has all kinds of stuff for the families and kids and everybody. Tons of different builders out here. We're highlighting Scott Felder today. There's also David Weekley, Perry Homes, Highland Homes, and a few others. D.R. Horton's coming out. But yeah, this is New Braunfels, Texas' most recent, biggest master plan community, all right here in the heart of New Braunfels. The tax rate is about a 2.23, I believe. So it's outside the city limits, but it is in you have a utility district, so that's what makes it go a little bit higher. But to put it in perspective, when I bought my first house, I was inside the city and the tax rate was a 2.1. So, all right, let's look at one more. Okay, sorry for any noise, but it is very, very windy today. But look at this. Good, nice covered front patio. Like, we like sitting on we don't have a front patio now. I wish we did. Mine and my wife's first house had a front porch, and we love that. Wait a minute, they gave me a key. All right, a little bit different. You walk in and you can have, this is just to the left of the door. You have like a coat rack there, drop station. But to the right is the living area. The vinyl flooring. And okay, so this would be your dining area, kind of where we're at right now. You got those two lights right there. This would be your dining area, then your living, and kitchen. So darker cabinets, this is the first time we've seen that. You've still got the island, 42-inch cabinets, gas cooktop, built-in microwave, and then you've got single basin sink and a window at your sink. All right. I had that in my first house. I kind of liked it. The dogs would come up and put their paws up there. I'd squirt them with the water. Well, one of them would. He was huge. But okay, so this is a yard with a 2-car garage. So it eats up a little bit of it, but if, you don't need a whole lot of backyard, then this is a good fit for you. You got a gate here that goes towards the front. So it has the gutters around, and it also has the gutters on the house. That's pretty nice. Tankless water heater that I can see over there. All right, it's on the outside of the house. I believe these are already looped for a water softener. You got your laundry room, pantry. Nope, half bath. I was wrong. Oh, here's the pantry. A dishwasher. Okay. No bedrooms yet. And it said it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. We already saw the half bath. So big window right here, the landing. Here's the other bath. Guys, just hang with me a little bit longer. I'm going to give you the prices on these homes in just a minute. Another bedroom here in the front with a full bath. Okay. This looks like it'd be the master, primary, whatever you want to call it. Then a standalone shower. All right. And then 2 more bedrooms. Reach-in closet over there. Yeah, all bedrooms up on this one. All right, cool. Okay, as far as pricing goes, let's talk about that. I know you've been anxious to hear it. All right, y'all, so I'm still standing in the Daisy. And to give you some pricing on it, this is from the current price sheet right now. For that first one we looked at, the Cactus floor plan. All right, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story, 1-car garage, right? It's just under $285. So under $300,000, $285. So $284,990 is the current price on it. For the next one we looked at, the Esperanza one that's 1512 square feet, right? A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story with a 2-car garage, Scott Felder, here in New Braunfels, Texas, and it's just under $320. These are some incredible prices. And this last one that we're in, this Daisy, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story, and it's just under $315. So the most expensive one that we have looked at is $320,000. You can hardly find a D.R. Horton here in New Braunfels with a New Braunfels address that's going to be that price, okay? And you get Mayfair. This is an outstanding community. Y'all need to come and look at these. You know, if this fits your buy box and all that, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All that contact information is right here at the bottom. I've helped hundreds of people make New Braunfels their home, and I can help you too. And you know, if you're thinking about here or Seguin, then give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'll be happy to help you out. If you want more information about these Mayfair homes, let me know as well. Let me know what you thought and what you're watching from. Until next time, y'all take care. We'll see you in the next video.